And if I'm like uncomfortable with something, I'll just be like, no, and you can see the panic look on my mouth, on my face, and I'll go, please, snip, 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 snip. Edit that, edit. Maybe you should snip that.
We're doing great.
We're doing great. I was born September 8th, 1979 in Grants Pass, Oregon. I was in South Dakota, and I wasn't like the others, but thankfully I had a group of friends that weren't like the others either. I was kind of like a punk rock goth kid that liked to read Jean Genet. I still am. I remember one of the first CDs I bought was Lightnin' Hopkins, but I'd started collecting records when I was 15 or 16 years old. And I still have a lot of them. I really loved Joy Division. I really liked this band called Christian Death. I bought my mom a Billie Holiday CD, and then I was like, and that was kind of my introduction into kind of what I do now for a living. But different things struck different chords with me. I also really loved Joy Division and Susie and the Banshees and The Cure and Econochrist. I really liked political peace punk because it resonated with me because I had something to say about society. And you know, I was a teenager, I was rebellious. I was listening to Bikini Kill and Riot Girls and like seeing how society wasn't fair to marginalized people and getting really angry about it. So there's a lot of music out there that helped. I left Rapid City, South Dakota the day after I graduated high school when I was 17. I moved to Chicago with my then fiance, who was a tattoo apprentice. That lasted about 6 months before I freaked out. My sister lived in South Carolina, so she came and got me. I ended up in Atlanta. Then there was a traveling circus that came through town. So I ran away with the circus, and that circus wintered in New Orleans 6 months of the year and toured the other 6. So I did that for about 2 years. That's what brought me here. There's a lot of paint and a lot of glitter, a lot of people living in one house on Charter Street next to Dr. Bob. I lived in the Lower 9 for a little bit, and there was a white horse that lived across the street from me. We would sit around our fire pit in the backyard and sing blues tunes and New Orleans songs, and so that's how it just kind of happened organically from there. Cafe Rose Nico was our nighttime busking spot, and Royal Street was in the day. We just got some gigs. And then the streets got so busy and it got so competitive. I remember the last time I went out to get the spot. I was on a date with somebody and I was like, can you drop me off at work? It's 3 a.m. And I slept on the courthouse steps with a little pink razor in my hands, you know, because you got to protect yourself, to get the spot for the next day that started at 11 a.m. I was like, and we had club gigs, so it was just kind of like time to give it to the next generation, I guess, you know. Don't go barefoot for your own safety because you'll get staph in your feet and parasites and all kinds of disgusting things. Don't drink the water out of the gutter. Don't eat a hot dog off the ground. Vomit on the band. Don't dance too close to the trombone. Watch out for the embouchure. Do tip the band. Do have a really good time. Do make it rain. I just kind of said the same thing twice. Dance. Lose yourself in the moment. Do be really polite and let yourself be open to a great experience. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. The best video ever.
We had nothing to, I don't know.
We don't deserve this award.
We'd won an OffBeat award for something, Best Traditional Jazz or Album or something, and y'all were making videos afterwards like, why do you deserve this award? And then ours was just kind of a shit show. We were like, winner, everybody's a wiener. And
All the other bands
Thank
are
you to
really
everybody
great.
else that thinks that we deserve this award.
Silly to pick a winner.
the chicken dinner thing happened.
Being nominated, a
We're
top
all
5 is
wieners.
close.
We would like chicken dinner and have a couple.
We
Edit
love
that out.
everybody.
Edit it out. Little big.
I don't know, it's a beautiful mess, and it makes me roll on the floor with laughter. Everybody wants a chicken dinner. I just had a baby girl. There's a lot of death here that year for me. And I wanted her to have a European passport and access to social systems, and Trump just got elected, and it was just kind of like a lot of different things came together. Missed my community a lot. Like, I'm coming back, oh my gosh. And New Orleans just kind of didn't skip a beat. I mean, it's not like it's a newfound love for it. I fell in love with the city the night that I got here in October in 2000. Is kind of a newfound appreciation for it and how important community is versus necessarily free healthcare. You know, it's a really magical, unique place. And for all of the death and violence, like, there's as much or more community and music and people that get you, you know? Hey y'all, my name's Meschiya Lake and I am in the pink. I'm hoping that they get my vagina reference.